Okay. Now it is on. Go on.
సో ఇవాళ టాపిక్ వచ్చి మనీ. సో ధనం మూలం యుధం జగత్.
యా,
ఆ సామెత ఎన్నో ఉంటారు కదా.
విన్నా.
సో బతకడానికి డబ్బు కావాలి. కొంతమంది డబ్బు కోసమే బతుకుతారు.
ధనం మూలం యుధం జగత్ అంటే అన్నిటికీ డబ్బు కావాలని.
అది ఓకే, కాదంటలేదు.
బతకడానికి కాదు, చావడానికి కూడా కావాలి.
సో మనీ అనేది జీవితానికి అంత అవసరం. సో దెర్ ఆర్ 2 ఎక్స్ట్రీమ్స్. కొంతమంది డబ్బు వెనకాల పరిగెట్టి సో పర్సనల్ లైఫ్ ని పక్కన పెట్టేస్తారు. కొంతమంది ఏంటంటే మేబీ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ ఆప్టిమల్, డబ్బు వెనక పరిగెట్టపోయినా కానీ ఒక స్టేబుల్ ఇన్కమ్ ఉండేలా చూసుకుని వాళ్ళ లైఫ్ ని వాళ్ళు ఎంజాయ్ చేస్తారు. అఫ్ కోర్స్ అదర్ ఎండ్ లో ఏంటంటే కనుక మనీ లేక ఇబ్బంది పడే వాళ్ళు ఉన్నారు. వీ హ్యావ్ సీన్ ఏ స్పెక్ట్రమ్ ఆఫ్ ఆల్ దీస్ థింగ్స్. సో మనం ఒప్పుకోకపోయినా కూడాను ధనం అనేది ఎసెన్షియల్ ఫర్ లివింగ్. ధనం మూలం యుధం జగత్ అంటే అదే కాదు, మీరు ఇప్పుడు చెప్పినట్టు. సో ఒక ఫిలాసాఫికల్ మైండ్ ఆఫ్ పాయింట్ లో ధనాన్ని, అదే మనీని ఎలా చూడాలి?
That's a question, right?
Yeah.
So what is the value of money in terms of philosophy?
Yes.
Or psychological?
Okay. Maybe it is completely stereotype thought. వాడిది కొంతమంది సన్యాసులు అనేటప్పటికి మనకి 2 రకాలుగా థాట్స్ వస్తాయి. ఒకటి, వెదర్ మనం వాళ్ళ గురించి తెలిసినా తెలియపోయినా కూడాను ఒక సన్యాసి అంటే గనక వాళ్ళకి జ్ఞానం ఉందనుకుంటాం. ప్లస్ రెండోది ఏంటంటే దే డోంట్ కేర్ అబౌట్ మనీ. జ్ఞానం ఇన్ ద సెన్స్ లైక్ మనం వాళ్ళ దగ్గర జ్ఞానం ఉంది అంటే కనుక వాళ్ళు ఐన్స్టీన్ ఈక్వేషన్ ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేస్తారు అనుకో. వీ మోస్ట్లీ బిలీవ్ దట్ ఇట్స్ ఎ ఫిలాసాఫికల్ నాలెడ్జ్.
Whatever the knowledge is. Yeah.
సో ఫిలాసఫీని బాగా అర్థం చేసుకుంటే కనుక డబ్బులు అక్కర్లేకుండా డబ్బులు వదిలేసి రోడ్లు పట్టుకుని తిరిగి పక్కన పెట్టేస్తారు అన్న కైండ్ ఆఫ్ పాయింట్ ఆఫ్ అదే ఒక థాట్ ఉంటుంది ఒక సన్యాసిని చూసినప్పుడు. సో ఫిలాసఫీ కనుక బాగా అర్థం చేసుకుంటే కనుక అలా అవుతుందా?
No, it's not like that. If you understand philosophy, you understand the value of money. Value of money is different than living the money. So value of money is like if you really have some deep thoughts about money, and then how it is impacting your life, and how it is what you can get from this money as a tool or whatever. If you understand this one, then you understand the value of it. Then you come to the conclusion this is kind of a medicine. Money is kind of a medicine. So what happens to medicine? If you take medicine in the right doses, it will give you a life. If you have a higher doses of the same medicine, it will kill you. And also you will die without having a medicine. So medicine is a very prescribed word here, because it has to come in a right quantities under prescribed conditions. So money is just like that. But you have to have a medicine. You cannot just leave the medicine. Otherwise you die also. But you cannot take it higher doses also. That will eventually kill you. So it's like it has to have a right doses. That is the value of money. If you understand the money, if you understand philosophy, then you understand the value of money. The value is like it has to go in a right dosage. Yeah, that's it. Other than this, there is no value of money in your life or anybody's life. You cannot eat money. You can eat rice or you can eat food. That is, for that one, the money is needed. So it's not a physical quantum, but it will drive you to give you a physical quantums, which your body needs. That is the definition of money. So if you really want to see this one, then you have peace. All the time, happiness, peace be with you if you see money as a medicine. Some people they don't see this one as a medicine or whatever the stuff. They want higher and higher and higher and higher. They cannot satisfy what they have already. And then they go to a loop, the higher loop, always having a higher, higher, higher. Then, of course, anything is in higher quantities, it will definitely bad to you. And you will lose the peace, you will lose the relations, you lose many things. But whatever you are earning, that is even that is not also not you don't enjoy that money too. For example, I know a guy who tried to he's a friend of my father. So he's a businessman. He's a realtor. So he keeps on after money all the time. So one project by one, another project by another project, and then he has two sons. And then he is not enjoying the money, whatever the money he been earning. But then he give this money to his elder son, and the elder son is too much spoiled. Then one day he met in an accident because he got too much booze in his system. So then my uncle got lost his friend, lost his son. Okay, so what money gives him? Money doesn't give him. Money takes his son. So he has to see the money is like a medicine, so that he will not give the medicine to his children, so that he can have his elder son is with him right now. So the second son is also there. Then he learned the lesson from the life, and then he is not giving that much money to his second son. Now they are in a very good condition. So he's a family friend of my to our family. So he comes to my and he has a lot of money, definitely, 100%. And he is still running after the money, but at least he understands that he should not give this much money to his children. Yeah. So this is the stuff. Yeah. So what do you think about money? I'm asking you.
Yeah.
For me, it's like a medicine. Definitely.
I totally agree with you. నేనేమంటున్నానంటే కనుక డబ్బులు ఉన్నప్పుడు అవి కావాలని, డబ్బులు లేనప్పుడు కూడా అనిపిస్తుంది అవి కావాలి ఇవి కావాలని. డబ్బులు ఉన్నప్పుడు ఉన్నా కూడా ఆ డబ్బులు ఐ వాంట్ టు సేవ్ ఇట్ ఫర్ ఫ్యూచర్. అంతేగాని మనకి డబ్బులు లేనప్పుడు కావాల్సిన కంఫర్ట్స్ ని డబ్బులు ఉన్నప్పుడు మనం అంటే మనం స్పెండ్ చేయడం. లైక్ లెట్స్ సే లైక్ మేబీ ఒక చిన్నతనంలో లైక్ ఐ వాంట్ టు గో సమ్వేర్ లైక్ యూఎస్ వెళ్ళాలని అనుకున్నాను. సో ఆఫ్టర్ సమ్ టైమ్ ఆ వ్యక్తి డబ్బులు కలెక్ట్ చేసుకుని, అంటే డబ్బులు ప్రాపర్ ఒక 3 లక్షలు 4 లక్షలు సేవ్ చేసుకున్న తర్వాత ఆ డబ్బుల్ని ఆ డ్రీమ్ మీద కొంతమంది ఖర్చు పెట్టరు. దే వాంట్ టు కీప్ ఇట్ లైక్ దట్.
ఓకే, యా, ఐ మీన్ యూసేజ్ ఆఫ్ మనీ. Yeah, true. I mean, that's very individualistic stuff. So as I said, individual, I can only tell my experience with money. When I come to Sweden for masters, I didn't have any money. I was doing some kind of part-time jobs here and there, and then I will get some through them. I get only meager amounts of money. It's not like a higher amount that I can able to spend on myself. Just a meager amounts I got it, and then I used to spend to clear my bills. Once I got after my masters, I got a PhD. Once I got a PhD, I got like a proper salary. So for that one, I used to go to Copenhagen. Forward to go to gentleman clubs, because I've been hearing the stories or in the English movies. I didn't have a opportunity to go to the gentleman club, though I wanted in my first year, because there is no money involved. I went there with my friends, but I cannot. I mean, it's like a few occurrences. So then when I got my salary, then I go to Copenhagen, I go to Amsterdam to go to gentleman clubs and see the environment over there and enjoy the stuff there. For that one, I spend money. So that time I never hesitate to spend a lot of money on going to this kind of all lusty related stuff. So I use my money, definitely. Of course, it's not like a small amount. It's like definitely bigger amounts. But I'm earning, so I'm using that money. That's why I'm always in debt. Though I'm getting a salary, because I'm spending the money in the same rate as I'm getting it. So let's say that if I'm getting like 1 lakh, 2 lakhs per month, I'm spending like total 1 lakh, or total 2 lakhs, or maybe 3 lakhs. Because I want to satisfy, I want to see what I want to see, and money, I was not seeing that one because of the money. Now I got it, then I want to see one I want to see. So for that, I don't want to save the money. I see the money as a tool. Then I want to use the tool. When you have a tool, you have to use it. I mean, you can save the money, of course, for future purposes, but I was not into that kind of thinking. So even now also, I see a medicine, but when the medicine is required, you have to take it. You cannot save the medicine for tomorrow, right? when it is needed today. So yeah, I mean, of course, with the money you will get all the physical comforts, all the pleasure comforts, all these things. You need money definitely. If you are saving the money for a future never comes, and then you become old. Even if you want to do some pleasure kind of stuff, you don't have any age to support. So you have to use the money, all this kind of stuff. So there is a saying, Kami gani vadu moksha gami gaadu. Moksham tarvata sangati, first kami avadam. Daniki money kavali. ఇప్పుడు కామం అవ్వాలంటే అది మన బాబాలు చెప్పినట్టు ఇదే యోగం కాదు. ఆ యోగం కాదు, దాన్ని చేయాలంటే కామం రిలేటెడ్ ఈవెంట్స్ పార్టిసిపేట్ చేయాలి. So to participate that kind of thing, there is a fees for that. Anything is having some bill, some fees, some money. So you have to spend money for that one to have a kama or a master in kamam. Then you become moksham. That's a different thing. Moksham is after life or before life. That's a different matter. First you have to become kama yogi, whatever it is. For that one you need a money. Without money nobody cares you. Without money, nobody cares you. Nobody cares you. You as you. Of course, I mean your mother cares you without you are having money or this and that. But except your parents, maybe your wife cares you in a certain degree. But that's also debatable. But nobody cares you.
Yeah. Related to that topic, like wife and money.
Yeah.
పెద్ద వాళ్ళే డైవర్స్ తీసుకుంటున్నారు.
అవును.
సో
పెద్ద వాళ్ళు అంటే రిలేటివ్లీ వెల్తీ పీపుల్.
బిలియనర్స్. ఐఎమ్ నాట్ టాకింగ్ అబౌట్ బై ఏజ్. అంటే బిల్ గేట్స్ కానీ.
ఆఫ్ కోర్స్. బిల్ గేట్స్, whoever, everybody. I mean, Elon Musk also having 3-4 wives.
Yeah, Elon Musk story is different.
Yeah, but he also wives, right? So
yes,
I mean, that is always they have in the broken marriages. Yeah. So what is the question? Yeah.
At least if you take Bill Gates couple.
Yeah.
I mean, at least they were. At least the society believed that they are a good couple.
Melinda Gates and Bill Gates.
Yes.
Yeah. And still they are. I don't know about him. Still they are in relationship.
No.
They are.
Is done.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, money is nothing to do with the marriage. Money is one of the layers. In our episode, what we said is the marriage is a trading. If the trading is not happening the way they think, then they will have natural broken marriage. So the trading can be anything. The money can be one layer, or the emotions can be another layer, or maybe other things. Ego can be another layer. So there are many things. Many things happens in marriage. Marriage is like a sea. Yeah. If you understand, it's like a water. It's like a small puddle. If you don't understand, it's like a sea. Yeah. But money, according to your definition, according to your thinking, let's say that I give you 2 lakhs rupees or 3 lakhs rupees or maybe 10 lakhs rupees. What you will do? Would you spend this money on yourself, like you are going to gentleman clubs, this and that, or some nice time with hookers, or spending some time on your girls or whatever, or would you save? Would you save like in depositing in banks and this and that? Yeah.
Yes, at the moment I will give you a diplomatic answer.
Why diplomatic?
Yeah.
Our series is a truth. Why diplomacy? There is no diplomacy here. Okay. You can say, I mean, what is the point of having this? Yeah.
I will definitely go on some amount of money on those pleasure things.
Yeah.
Like I would like to go to some places.
You want to go to some places, yeah, like vacations?
Like vacation.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I would probably save some money. That
So you have like a proportions.
Yes.
So you don't spend everything on yourself.
No.
Okay. Is this a diplomatic answer, or is it like a?
No.
It's like a honest answer.
No. What I'm saying is that it is like you said earlier. It is subject to person to person spending money.
Of course.
Yeah.
I mean,
So
yeah,
what I do is that like I will save some money, like maybe some proportion I will save,
yeah.
and I will spend some money like on myself.
Okay. Yeah. So that's so according to you, what is the definition? So is it good to have a lot of money? Is it good to have no money? Is it good to have a moderate amount of money? What is the take on? What is your?
Yeah, maybe it's good to have a moderate amount of money.
So you don't run after all the time for money.
Yes.
Yeah.
Everything excessive comes with baggage.
Yeah. True. So it takes one thing.
Yeah.
It gives you another thing.
Yes.
This is the natural law.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Related to the earlier point,
Yeah.
how like if somebody gives you like 10 lakh rupees,
Yeah.
how the dopamine level works there?
Dopamine. Let's say that if you are a poor guy who don't see like a lakhs, you see like thousands.
Like if I am giving like 10 times of your monthly salary, let's do that way.
Yeah. Then you have a highest level of dopamine. Because dopamine levels will be highest because of because of the money, but because of the money-related anticipated events. Let's say that you watch a movie, a English movie, then you have some nice girls there. You want to go and see in real life, okay? If and you are not access to the movie, so you are not access to the money, that amount of money. And then suddenly, if you given that kind of money, then people can go to these kind of things and see in the real life. So and this anticipation gives you a highest level of dopamine because you are given the access. Yeah. So that's why your dopamine levels are highest. Let's say that you give the same amount of money to a person who already been to this kind of stuff. And this is, let's say that I'm earning like 5 lakhs per month and you give like 10 lakhs. It's only double amount. Then my dopamine levels will be higher, but not like a highest level. So there should be some contrast so that you can be able to go to a place where you are only seeing the dreams, not in reality. Yeah. That opens up another spectra in real life. So that anticipation gives the dopamine levels highest. But when it is when you are in an actual thing, your dopamine is not that highest. It is like I'll tell you a very good, very suitable example here. For example, you are about to marry a girl. You went for a marriage looks. Then you saw the girl. And the girl is very nice to you. Very nice means like very nice, good looking. She's hot, she's good looking, and she's exactly there according to your wishes. Okay, so that's what is happening in the marriage looks. But then parents or you decided everything is decided. Then you guys are going for a marriage. From that point to the first night with that girl, then there is a gap. That is kind of anticipation. Something you gonna taste, something you gonna have a happiness in a different level. This kind of a time, your dopamine levels will be the highest. Not actually is happening there. People don't know that. Anticipation, imagination makes you the highest living possible. Not actual thing. Yeah. That is the key. When you are projected imagination, you have to have some signal there. You have to have some kind of a point there that triggers you. That is kind of a projected imagination. Then you have highest levels of dopamine. If you projected imagination is never be equal to the actual reality. Because the projected imagination is that you go like 10 times, 100 times based on the signal that comes. Yeah, it is like a releasing. You want to see a movie, and then you saw a trailer, and then releasing will be like in 1 week.
Yep.
This 1 week you will have a highest imagination possible for about that movie. That's where the dopamine levels will be the highest. Then actually watching the movie. So money also does this kind of stuff. So once you are given a money, higher amounts of money, this would happen.
Okay, and one more thing, like how money and power are related. Of course, like I will give you an example that Bill Gates is not the powerful person in the world, but he is one of the richest.
Yeah, but he don't want to use his money as a power.
Yeah, but
so he is the richest man, but he don't want to use this richness into a power.
Yeah,
yeah.
And
It has to come from your character. So it's like a weapon. It's like a nice blade. Bill Gates put that one in his living room. He has to take that one and to go to a battlefield. In the battlefield only, the blade has a value. If you put that blade in your living room, there is no value. You can still say that I am a owner of this blade. That's what the Bill Gates is. But he's not using it. You see Elon Musk. He's the guy who is using the power. That's the difference. Power of money, yeah. He's into many businesses. He's churning the stuff into different ventures. Yeah. Everything is come from your character, and character is based on your memory. Memory is based on your thought, and thought is based on your desire. This is the chain. You have to, people say if you are desireful, people say you are ambitious. Yes, because everything starts from desire. I want to have a beautiful girl. I want to have 1 billion in my thing. I want to have a Ferrari car. I want to have Porsche. I want to roam all over the world. I want to go to luxurious hotels. All these these are all desires. Once you have a fixed desire, then the thoughts will comes, and then it forms your memories, and memories give you like a kind of a commandments, and then that goes to actions, and actions become like a one day reality. This is a process. All Babas, sannyasis, all these things, everybody knows this process. Who are really into this kind of stuff? They say they want to have a money as quickly as possible and without having a hustle. It's a hustle free. If you take any Baba, are they do anything? No. They don't do nothing. They don't do anything. They just do nothing. They just talk about these chain volumes and volumes, details and details. In a manner people don't understand. You see, Jiddu Krishnamurti is not a rich man. If you listen Jiddu Krishnamurti, you don't understand anything. But if you listen to some other Baba, he says like, okay, this, that, in a very layman manner, and people understand this one, that one. But if they really go into the details what they told, it's very simple. Then you understand that these guys doesn't have any clue what they're talking about it, because it's illogical thing. They talk about logic, science, and this and that. They also talk about snake. Snake is Shiva has a snake because Shiva equals the snake as him. Something like that they talk. All bullshit. And then in the second episode they talk about venom, snake venom as a medical purposes, whatever it is. And then how the venom comes? If you don't kill the snake, you have to kill the snake in a specific manner to get the venom, or you have to. Let's say that you have to get the venom from the fangs of it in a specific manner. Then how can you? Without suffering the snake, you cannot get the venom. Venom is what is like a liquid in their glands. It's like protective mechanism. That you want that one for your humankind to medicine, all these things. These are nonsense. These are all bullshit they talk about. But they talk in a very posh, nice English. And then all bullshit they talk about, yeah. But these people are also earning money. You see, any Baba, they are like rich man. Be it like, who is that Rolls Royce guy? You know him, right? He's Rajneesh. You don't know about Rajneesh?
No.
No, you should see that wild county stuff.
No.
Yeah. What is that?
We'll talk about this thing. I mean, money. No.
We'll talk about yeah. But it is the same thing. Yeah. Everybody is having whatever they do. They'll have money as a outcome. Without this outcome, nobody is doing anything. You have to see that. Yeah. And then money is a very prominent role. I mean, everybody is talking about money in societies. What is your salary? How much assets you have? Do you buy a nice car? This and that. All are money related stuff, right? So, and sannyasins, all the whatever babas, they are also having money, but they say that money is not needed for the life. So what's your?
Yeah.
So
this topic has the same ending as the beginning. Dhanam moolam yadam jagat.
Dhanam moolam yadam jagat. Yeah, money is like everything. Yeah.
మనం ఏం చేస్తున్నాం అంటే కనుక ధనం అనేది మెడిసిన్.
ధనం అనేది మెడిసిన్. యా. ధనం మూలం ఇదం జగత్ అనేది వాళ్ళు ఎవరో చెప్పారు. మనం చెప్పేది ఏంటంటే యూ షుడ్ సీ దిస్ వన్ యాజ్ ఎ మెడిసిన్. అండ్ మెడిసిన్ హ్యాస్ ఎ వాల్యూ బికాస్ ఇట్స్ ఎ మెడిసిన్. ఇట్ కెన్ క్యూర్ యూ. It can also kill you in a higher doses. So money does the same thing. It will give you life. It will take your life also. If you don't understand it.
జీవితానికి ముందు జీతమే. అదే మనీ.
జీవితానికి ముందు జీతమా? ఓకే. జీవితానికి ముందు జీతం. అదేమో నాకు అర్థం కాలేదు కానీ బట్ నో లైఫ్ ఈజ్ నాట్ అబౌట్ మనీ. Life is not about money. Money gives you. Money is needed for life. Life is not about money. Life is different.
అది వాడేది మందులో వాడాలని చెప్తున్నారు. కానీ మనకి రెగ్యులర్ యూసేజ్ లో ఏంటంటే ఎప్పుడైనా మనకి ఏదైనా వ్యాధి వచ్చినప్పుడు మందు వాడతాం.
కరెక్టే. అవును. ఇప్పుడు నీకు ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ నువ్వు సాలరీ నీకు తీసుకుంటున్నావు. నీకు ఇప్పుడు ఒక డిజైర్ ఉంది. ఇప్పుడు నీకు ఒక డిజైర్ ఉంటే ఆ డిజైర్ ని సాటిస్ఫై చేయడానికి నువ్వు మెడిసిన్ యూజ్ చేయాలి. అంతవరకే. సో అప్పుడేమో నీకు డిజైర్ అండర్స్టాండ్ అవుద్ది. యూ కెన్ అండర్స్టాండ్ దట్ యువర్ ఓన్ డిజైర్. దెన్ యూ అండర్స్టాండ్ దట్ మోక్షం. Like there is nothing in the desire.
Okay.
Without fulfilling your desire, you cannot understand there is hollowness in the desire.
Okay. ఇక్కడ ఏంటంటే డిజైర్ అనేది డిసీజ్ అయితే కనుక మనీ అనేది మందు అవుతుంది అంటారు.
No. Desire is not a disease. Desire, you need a desire to understand the desire. Okay. Desire is natural. You born with desire. If you don't understand, if you don't know the exact value, exact definition of the desire, then you don't understand the second step.
No.
Wait a minute. To fulfill the desire, you need a money. It's like a tool. And you use the tool when it is necessary. When you want to fulfill the desire, you use the money. For example, I can say that you want to buy a car. You want to buy a BMW. For that one, you need certain amount of money. Then you buy that car with the money. But some people don't do this one. Some people have like 3, 4, 10 different cars. But having 10 different cars is also desire. But that will kill you. That will kill. In my uncle's case, he is just pampering his children with a lot of money. So what happens? Then that guy lose the mind, had a lot of booze, and start doing the stuff, and he lost his life. This would happen. Yeah. That's like it's like complete medicine. You have to understand it. You cannot. I mean, I have a desire of flying from sky. So then you may die by hitting the ground. So what desire you should have? If you have access to this money, you may do so. That's what happening. So yeah, that's why money desire cannot kill you. Money will kill you because money is the tool. Money is like accessing tool. Money is like accessing tool. Yeah, without money you cannot. Let's say you see the poor people. Poor people have 70, 80 years because they don't have anything to do this kind of stuff. I mean, the rich guys, they all do the drugs, this and that. One day they hit the accident, they die. Simple. But people doesn't have anything. I'll tell you. We'll conclude this one by having one example here. You know Napoleon. You know Napoleon, right?
Yeah, I know Napoleon.
You know Napoleon.
Yeah,
So
he's a prominent guy in the French history.
Yeah. Napoleon is the highest egoist person, narcissistic person behavior. You know what happens? So one day it's like I don't know if it is there in history, but it's like something about him. So he want to kill his life, like a suicide, whatever it is. Then somebody give him like two bottles of poison. He thinks himself as a god, like any egoistic person, narcissistic person. No. I am Napoleon. I cannot go for two bottles of poison. I should go at least buy 6 or 7 bottles of poison. So then he consumes all these 6, 7 bottles. You know what happens in the system? Such amount of a poison enter in the system, and then body start rejecting it, and then total poison out of his system, and he died. He did not die. So sometimes if you have extreme ego, you cannot kill yourself also. So money is exactly happens like this. Exactly. You have to understand, if you want to die, if you want to have a suicide, you should leave the ego and have 2 bottles of poison, then you die peacefully. That's what you want. Okay. We can stop it, huh?